Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the difference between thermal conductivity and thermal diffusivity. In this lecture, we are going to inquire why thermal conductivity is important property in steady state heat conduction and why thermal diffusivity is an important property in unsteady state heat conduction. Now, as we already know, thermal conductivity is given by symbol K and its unit is watts per meter Kelvin. Thermal diffusivity is given by symbol alpha. Its unit is meter square per second and it is given as ratio of thermal conductivity to the heat capacity of the material. We are going to discuss the difference with the help of two examples. First one is the heat conduction through a wall of the furnace and second a copper ball which is placed in a furnace. This example represents the steady state heat conduction and this is showing the unsteady state heat conduction. This wall is made of two layers. One layer is of brick and second layer is of insulating material. Now outside of the furnace wall is exposed to the cold air. Now what is happening in this system? Heat is convected to the inner face of the wall and then from here heat is conducted to the outer face of the wall and from the outer face heat is convected to the cold air. Now to maintain the steady state heat conduction, what is required? Whatever heat is convected to this point, same heat should reach here. Now I am going to discuss this problem with the help of some example. Suppose a person is leaving Delhi with 1 crore rupees. Now to maintain the steady state, he should reach the Mathura with same amount of money, which is 1 crore rupees. Now, to maintain this condition, what is required? No money is spent on the way by the person. Now, come to our problem. To maintain the steady state heat conduction, if 100 watts of heat is convected to this point, same heat should reach this point. It means no heat should be absorbed by the material. If heat is absorbed by the material, then the temperature of the different points in the medium will change with the time. Hence, this problem will become the unsteady state problem. So, for steady state problem, Q should be constant. Now, come to the second problem. In this problem, a copper ball which is initially at the temperature of 40 degrees centigrade is placed in a furnace in which the temperature of hot gases is 900 degree centigrade. Initially, the temperature of the different points in the copper ball is 40 degrees centigrade. Now, suppose after 10 minutes, the condition of the copper ball is like this. There is a change in the temperature of the different layers or different points in the copper ball. What is required for this condition after 10 minutes? So in this case, what is happening? Whatever heat is received by this copper ball through convection, what is happening? Some amount of heat is conducted to the next layer and some amount of heat is absorbed by this layer. Hence, the temperature of this layer will increase with time and same thing is happening to the other layer. Some amount of heat is absorbed and some amount of heat is conducted to the next point. Now compare these two cases. In this case, only heat is transported from one location to the another location. Heat is transported, it is conducted, but no heat is absorbed by the material. Now in this case, initially the temperature of the all layers of the copper ball was 40 degrees centigrade. Now after 10 minutes, the temperature of the layers of different layers of the copper ball is changed. It means heat is diffused into material. It is conducted, but it is also diffused because the thermal energy of the different sections of the copper ball is changed. Here there is no change. Hence, we can now conclude that thermal conductivity is important in steady state heat conduction. But if we are talking about unsteady state heat conduction, so the role comes of the thermal diffusivity. Now, as I already told you, some amount of heat is absorbed by the material and some amount of heat is conducted by the material. So, what amount of heat will be absorbed by the material? It is given by heat capacity of the material, which is generally rho c. And what amount of heat will be conducted by the material? It will be given by thermal conductivity. Hence, thermal diffusivity is a very important parameter in unsteady state heat conduction, which tells the response of the material to a sudden temperature change. Okay, now I will stop this lecture and thank you everyone.